Yeah, I mean, so anyway, what I was saying before, you know, we like playing. We like playing characters that exist outside of social norms because it gives us an opportunity to, you know, it's like we talked about this when we were playing Fallout, about the appeal of the collapse of society, the idea of being freed from having to, like, have a job and go to work and deal with normal human stuff, and instead being like, well, now society has crumbled, I could be whatever I want. And in a way, I think that games like this, where you're playing, you know, like a tough, cool, badass loner assassin guy, you're being given the opportunity to think about, like, oh, what would it be like if I didn't have to, you know, like, if I could just do whatever I wanted and society's rules didn't apply to me because I was a cool, badass assassin. The answer, apparently, is you would get eaten by hagfish. That's the rules. That's what would happen. You know, obviously, like, the reality of these things would be very different. Yeah. But it's part of the escapism, right? That's built into games in that way. Anyway, I think it's fascinating that more games are being made that are about having a different human experience, but not one that's totally alien. You know, like games that are about being a teenage girl. Or games that are about being someone, you know, whose family is sick. Like, dealing with different stuff than most kind of fantasy fiction would give you. Okay, seriously, though? Oh, there's the disabled thing. Okay, well, that's a good start. Here's my stun mines. Nope. I was almost certain that I equipped that. Man, Daud, you are... You are really not making good progress on this here. Okay, you go sleep.
Get up. Where'd you run off?
Now you. What? So I guess a dead body immediately becomes, like, combustible? Okay then. Alright. Okay. Let's go. I think I was having some better luck over on this side. Use this pipe to get across. And then maybe over this wall, if I can do that. Oh yeah, and there's still a rune over here, so yeah, this way's perfect. Alright, nobody in the room. Ah, bull rat fetus. Gross. Well, it looks like Skeeves ain't coming back from his patrol. It's been 6 days now. Don't get me wrong, I ain't grieving because Skeeves and me didn't see eye to eye on many things, but it makes me sad because he swore he was bringing back a tremendous stash of coins he knew about in a dried out waterway. Figured I'd part him from all those coins in a few card games, but that ain't to be. Who knows, if that water ever comes on again, it might flush him out. But I doubt it. When you get off duty tonight, we might need to drink a toast to old Skeeves. Here's to you, Skeeves. Yeah, if he had survived, he would have gone on to create the search engine Ask Skeeves. You got a problem on the internet? Ask Skeeves. Skeeves is a short form. His whole full name is Skeeven. Okay, well, let's knock this guy out, maybe. Chippa. Okay, now you. Okay, alright. So we're slowly working our way through, knocking these people out. I don't know who that lady is. She's probably gonna end up getting knocked out too, though. Yep. You out. Okay. The coins in this universe are huge.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Jesus. Get along, fellows. You're all part of the same horrifying criminal organization, right? Why all the hats? Okay. Hopefully I won't just come around the corner and get iced as soon as I come up here. Nope, I can grab you. Come here.
God damn it.
Of course. Of course, why would I be able to grab that person from here? I think because the fence was in the way. There we go. Do I have any reason to cross this floor? I'm scanning the area for runes. I think it's just loot. Oh, I see. And the main office is on this floor too. Okay. Trimble's lab key needed. Okay, I'm gonna find Trimble. Upstairs, I guess. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's where Buddy Bye is. Okay, well let's just go in and see if we can talk. Keep out, no admittance without Nurse Trimble.
Wakefield's miscalculated badly. I predicted this would happen, of course. A man like Wakefield knows which end of a knife is for stabbing, but not much else. What's that? Oh, stop complaining, old man. I'm giving you a legacy. What were the Hatters before I arrived? I'll tell you. A shadow of their former selves. The butt of numerous jokes, in fact. Why did the Hatter piss in his own hat? What did the Hatter do with his last bullet? And so on. The answers aren't worth repeating. Leadership. That's what was missing. What with the embarrassing defeat at the hands of the Bottle Street Boys of all things. There now. You mustn't become agitated. You'll inflame your arteries, which will only cause you unneeded agony.
Yeah, what am I gonna do if I don't find out how those jokes end?
The pain.
Why?
Only if you promise to behave yourself. No? Ah, that reminds me. I must see Jerome about getting more Oxrush. I'm fresh out.
I think we know who's in charge here. Okay. Let's take another look around before we go in there. Empty elixir vial. Can I do something with this machine? Audiograph required. I'm disappointed by this lab. There doesn't appear to be that much to do. Experiment timer. Okay. Alright, there's gotta be like something. Oh, here we go. Valve. Can you plug this thing in? Bloop. Okay. Good. Yes. What do we do? Timer calibration. The calibration of my experiment timer is off. I like to check on my experience immediately after the bell chimes. I have all this perfectly timed for the bell to ring from the walk to my lab. Should be a top priority. So what is this like?
He's got good handwriting, which makes me distrust him.
Does this call him to the... Oh, right, and it'll ring and then he'll come up. Do you hear that, Trimble? Come on, man. Yes. You better check it out.
Daud, quick, come close.
Oh my god.
Before that son of a bitch Trimble gets back.
You look like you are in rough shape, man.
The pickle I'm in. Words out about your deal with Lizzie. I know why you're here. You want that engine coil? It's yours. You just have to do one thing, assassin. Kill me. This contraption, Trimble's machine, get it off me.
Right, because Trimble's keeping him alive because then he can give orders for him.
All I have to do is pull that oil tank.
No, not yet. Trimble's machine keeps me alive.
Right.
But he's rigged it so...
Baron Harkonnen lost some weight. Fade.
Insurance.
Fade, come closer.
Here's Trimble's quarters.
Remember the tooth.
Toxin he drinks every day, just in case I croak. You'll have to make some to survive the gas.
But everyone will die. Not just you.
These hatters, they're not my hatters, don't deserve the name. Trimble's been calling the shots for years. They can choke.
Okay, so I gotta choose to kill all of them. This is like the first mission of the knife. Okay. Send our head mechanic into the sewers to get the water flowing in the canals. We haven't heard from him since.
Wonder if he's still down there.
Yeah, probably. Warning, when replacing the whale oil tank that powers the pulmonary machine, have precious little time to do so. If you fail to be diligent, Mr. Hat perishes. You release a toxic gas that will end your life and that of your fellow... Okay. Yes, have a care indeed. Okay, he's coming back. I guess I could just wait and knock him out. Okay, so it's a start. Use that antitoxin. Okay, so Trimble's lab. Gotta figure out how to figure out how to make the stuff, the antitoxin. I guess it's just this machine. Recipe required. Alright, where's the damn recipe? Oh, I see. Okay, here, let's read these. One benefit of this plague is the abundance of unclaimed bodies readily available with the inquisitive medical mind. I've been able to stimulate gastric function in addition to other organ activity through infusions of whale oil and the application of electrical impulses. I believe that such treatments could be applied to the living, that it might prolong life indefinitely. My process is applied to the stomach and intestinal system. Digestion does in fact still occur, though the end product must be evacuated from the stomach through tubing, processed by my machinery before being recirculated to the appropriate organs. It's a tricky solution to come across, and my first inclination was to break the food down myself and bypass the natural process altogether. My subject has indicated he no longer has a sense of taste, but it might be a mercy given what I'm feeding him these days. Yikes. Okay. My primary patient is no longer mobile. A loss of bone density coupled with the amount of organ maintenance I have to perform on a daily basis means he'll be bound to a chair or bed for the foreseeable future. While this greatly agitated the subject at first, he grew too fatigued to offer further protest. I cleared a room close to my lab, but with access to the mill, so he could continue to give orders. After 3 weeks of regression, the yellowish sores have appeared around implantation site C. I was hoping for a full recovery as the highest concentration of whale oil was pumped into this site in particular. Yikes. Okay, well, I think that there must be like the audiograph, because there isn't anything else in this room, really? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Keynotes. Oxrush flower, bull rat fetus, metallic salts. Okay, so I think I need that. I think I need the flower still. Or do I have it? Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Antitoxin. Good, I wasn't sure if I got the flowers or not. Now, is there a way that I can... I want to be able to do this without triggering the thing that kills everyone, basically.
It's done. Good man. I guess you figured it out. You gotta kill me now. None of your fancy knife shit. Just pull out the oil tank. When it's out, I'll give you the code. Easiest job you ever pulled.
I wonder. Oh, I see. The person that would give me the non-lethal one got choked out. Okay. Damn it, Trimble. But see, Nurse Trimble's like all evil and manipulating this dude. I'm just gonna play it through. I'm gonna play it out this way.
It's out. What's the combination? Daud. You set me free, kid. Hatters are finished. That's good. And, something. Wish it had been Lizzie. I gave her the password a long time ago. But she never came. Beautiful smile.
Beautiful smile.
Combination. Right.
So good.
You did your part. The number is 1, 6.
Ah, damn it, man. Well, let's get out of here. Where are you going? Down to the end for now. Okay. Yeah. 1, 6, what? Where's the... Trimble has the passcode too. Okay, well, whatever. It's 16 something. 165. Okay, there we go.
Choke up metal and wire it. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Sometimes, get what you want, you gotta kill an entire gang of people. Oh, God damn it, not these fucking things. Gross. Rats. So what's this about? Some maroons? Good. Ventilation maintenance key needed. Hmm. Mechanic apartment key. That's not quite what I need. Huh? Hi, what's going on?
Hello?
Oh,
Reaper, are you? I think I can walk. If
I
you
don't.
just help
You
me
look
up.
scary. You look like a scary witch. I knew it. Oops.
You must be frightened. Show yourself.
Witches!
You're going to suffer when I find you.
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true.
No. Come out now. I'll have your eyes.
Oh, she's gonna... whatever.
Oh, I know you're here.
Gone away. And we only wanted to.
What? No. Okay, hold on. I want to see if I can do that better. Yeah, okay, Mr. Hat, sure. I wonder if I can just leave now that I know the passcode. Is he still alive? Yeah, because I haven't pulled the thing yet, right? Let's find out, shall we? Here, where's Trimble's body here? What's next on my list here? Yeah, turn off his life support. That'd be weird. It'd be super weird if I could just do that. Where's the exit? It's up there. It's up there. Okay. Let's see how forgiving the game is. I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah. Let's double check though. Hyper intense metagaming, go. Oh my god, I totally can. What the hell? That's so weird. Well, I guess we're back to non-lethal.
This gets me closer to Delilah's throat. So be it.
How weird. That's the opposite of how games often work, right? Where, like, it's not about the player's knowledge, like, there's some character knowledge required, but I guess when you use the lock system like that, that's just how it goes. Weird. Right, there's other ways to get the code, like from Trimble. Yeah, I figured. I guess that's true. It's just interesting that the gating mechanism is this way instead of something a little bit more like game focused. Yeah, you could just stand there and try every combination. That's a good point.
I doubt you'll be doing this again.
Sneak through here. I mean, sneak is a strong word, but no, that's where I came from. All right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, that wasn't where I went. Okay. Yeah, right, this is the way I went the first time. So, some witchy business coming up ahead. No. You're a scary witch. All I really want is charms. I've lost my little boy. Oh, you can see her friends skulking over there. That's awesome. Alright, where's my choke dust grenades? Oh, that's not fair. Shit. Cheaters. Cheater ninja. Get her.
I don't want to die here.
Did she just drown instantly? Jesus Christ. Wow, apparently as soon as you fall face down in the water, you drown. You just drown instantly. Okay, well, sneaking up on those two doesn't seem to be the way to do it. Let's just talk to her and see what happens.
I was looking for my little boy. He's not well. Hello? You're not a
Shut up.
weeper, are you?
Royer and a few others went ahead to the water control station to see why the flow stopped, but they haven't returned. There have been reports of strange noises, and a few of our new workers fled for the exit. If someone doesn't come to relieve me soon, I'm leaving this place. I'm writing this so you have on record I didn't just abandon my station without just cause.
Please. I think my knees hurt.
my
I
knee.
can walk if you'll just help me up.
Are you alright?
Oh, sir. Thank you for finding me. It's been awful.
Like, come on, she's obviously...
Terrible things down here.
But nothing as terrible
Of course.
as I.
Yeah. Okay, witches. So really, if you just ignore her... Like, sorry, just sit there complaining. She obviously, I guess, doesn't have an enrage timer.
The gangs are at each other's throats. Daud is mired here. You'll have the time you need. And the portrait of the girl, is it? Excuse me, my lady. You're right. I should not have asked.
That's cool. A weird little shrine.
You won't stay hidden.
Sisters, over here.
I'll find you.
Come out now. I'll have your eyes.
Ugh. Does this charm do? Tank. Damage is reduced, speed is reduced. No. That's okay.
You are going to suffer when I find you.
No, I don't have any concussion mines left. I've run out, but yes, they would be really useful in this situation, I think. Hello, Delilah.
Daud. Lurk told me you wouldn't give up. Even as she knelt before me and gave
Billy.
me all your secrets.
Billy the Betrayer.
I know what you're doing, Daud. I know what that mark on your hand is. Just like the one on mine. I know everything you can do, and it won't matter. 4 of us chosen, but history will only remember one. Delilah.
If they remember any of us.
Cool.
Come out, dear. It's no use.
Alright. Well, I don't have to stay and engage these people. I can just leave.
You must be frightened.
So let's go through this area.
Come out, dear. It's no use.
We got a rune over here. Oh yeah, there's like several things scattered about these sewer tunnels. Okay, one more bone charm to find, unless I missed it. And there's a rune over here. Nothing worth pursuing in that direction, it appears.
Hi. Don't be dense. She's afraid of us. When the change comes, she'll only want the weaker sisters nearby.
That makes no sense.
The change,
Our power
huh?
flows from Delilah. Without her, we'd be reduced to dancing under the moon and parlor tricks. You must be wrong.
Why else would she put us here, right in his path? I wish he'd hurry up and come already.
Okay. shit. Okay. Should use my sight to get a better look around. Oh, I can come up around this side. No, I can't, evidently. Gosh, they are A, all over the place, and B, just like popping in and out. That makes things pretty unpredictable. Out. What that rune? I feel like it might be not in this area. Let's check over here. Yeah, I think it might be. I'm gonna miss it here. Let's see if I can get around this way. Oh no, this is just the other side of the tunnel I was on before. Get a new spanner. River crust ate the old one. Check water flow control for Trimble. Hopefully no rats. Look for oxrush in the canal. Maggie likes red. Give Maggie my locker key. She has to stash her gear in my apartment. Well, okay. See, yeah, the whole void gaze thing. Like, I'd love to stop using it, but then I'm gonna miss all the runes and the bone charms. And yeah, void gaze really, like this expansion particularly. The more open the area, the more likely I am to just rely on void gaze completely. It's a big. I think it's a big flaw, to be totally honest. Like. I think it may be that it is definitely negatively impacting my enjoyment of the game. Aha, here we go. But it's like you can't like succeed at the game without it, really. Unless you just don't care about the runes. Yeah, it's a funny balance. I mean, you can succeed, but you can't. It's much more tedious, right? Trying to find all the missing items and get all the charms and runes. I just think that if the game designers give you the tool to do it, using it is sort of a built-in part of the experience. Or you can't. You know, I've talked about this before about how like. If there's a gun in the game, even if it's the most overpowered gun, if you want to win, that's the gun you should be using. You got to use the tools the designers give you. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going now? Shit. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. Similar effect, I guess. Okay. I don't think it is a cop-out, because the game is putting an objective in front of you, and to achieve that objective, you gotta use the powers that the game gives you. And if you don't, it makes achieving the objective really difficult. Like, to the point where I wouldn't want to do it. Like, I'm not going to try and find all the runes without the void site. So, I mean, I guess that's the thing. If we don't care about getting the bone charms or the runes, we could definitely skip using the void site. But it's going to change the playthrough. I mean, it's the same. You can bypass using like any of the abilities, but you're encouraged to act a certain way, to do certain things in the game. Yeah, break the fan. I want to get through there. Oh, there's no whale oil in the canister. Shit. Gotta find a whale oil. You know, it's not so much that I don't think it would be too hard to find the runes. I just think it would be boring. The combination of stealth and tedious exploration just doesn't appeal to me, I guess. Nope, stop. Because it's like, then I would have to manage being both, like, quiet and trying to do kind of a stealthy playthrough. I mean, kind of. I'm not doing a great job of it, admittedly. But manage both that and trying to be completionist. It's the two things seem at odds, I guess, to me. Though obviously people's mileage will vary, and what fun is highly dependent on personal preference. I need to figure out. Okay, where was it? Where's the room I was in before? Get out of here, Reaper. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Plunk. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's about. I wouldn't say that it's about like being in a hurry to finish or anything. It's just, wow, that was intense. It's just about not wanting to spend a lot of time on a task that I don't find super interesting. Awesome. I don't know, I like being able to find all the items, but the hunting for them and the like going over the same areas over and over, that part feels like disinteresting to me.
It's not easy. Delilah's exceedingly bright. Her coven is rising, with her as the night star to guide them. Change is coming, and Delilah has a plan. But do you, Daud? And I don't mean stealing an engine coil or slitting an old man's throat. You're charging upriver, and I do believe you'll make it. But what will you do with what you find there?
I don't know. Use these runes to gain new powers. Kind of have level 2 of everything that I want right now. So I'll just save it for now. Ooh, get through the thing. Okay. I mean, it's worth thinking about what the game wants us to do, right? Because the game designers, even if there are multiple ways through a thing, even if there's 6 or 7 different ways to accomplish a goal, they put objectives in the game, like finding all the runes, in part because they want to challenge us to explore the environment, right? So there's like, you know, there's 10 different ways you can get through this level. And if you explore at least part of most of them, you'll get some cool runes, and your character will get better. But also, you know, we're gonna give you a tool to try to do that, to try to help you do that. But it also takes away from the experience of the game visually, which seems so silly to me. That's my only complaint, really, is that having the heart out was just an inconvenience of having an item in my hand, and it would just throb in the direction that I wanted to go. That was great. That was elegant, and it's weird seeing the game backtrack from that, I guess. Okay, let's get to the riverfront here. Because I guess that's really what it feels like. Because it feels like the mechanisms of the game are backtracking towards some less elegant version of what they'd already come up with, and I'm super curious about what the impetus was for that. Like, why would they make that change? Also, why is my minimap not pointing me towards the end of the game, the end of the level? Where's the river from here? I got the water flowing again, but I don't know which direction to go. Do I go back the way that I came, or do I go forward? I'm feeling a little turned around, or maybe more than a little. I guess, I don't know, maybe I go back this way. Let's go find out. Let's go check that out. Through here. Yeah, there's another exit at the beginning. That's what I'm thinking. So I think I have to go back to where I started, so... Up here, maybe. Right, okay. Is that the thing? Like, do you have to go back through? Because I'd hate to go all the way through here. Yeah, look at that outflow. No. So when I first came in, whoop. I went over this way. Yeah, they both lead to the textile mill. Okay. try to stay hidden this time. There we go. Okay. So, riverfront, good. Okay, I did it right. We're almost through. I think I've pretty much cleared most of the... Yeah, I've cleared most of these people out. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, it's been a pretty long. I realize I've been playing for quite a while and haven't taken a break. So let's stop here and we'll finish the mission in a few minutes. Take a short commercial break. I'll be right back. All right. Time flies when you're complaining about game mechanics. Stick around.